One that is not cool to be dope, and shout out to them. I didn't put this on the docket, but we gotta talk about this. George Santos. I don't know if you saw this congressman that just got expelled from office this week.
Oh yeah, and Z-Way hit him up and was like, let's do a pay-per-view
So
interview.
I have a list, and I looked at it in my email on my other computer. I have a list of all his lies that he told. I want to list them to you live, and I want you to react to all the lies he told to get in the office. So I'm just gonna read them to you because I know you don't know all. Because there's a lot. It's 9 lies. I'm gonna read each one of them to you. He allegedly lied to donors, then using their money to make purchases at Hermes and OnlyFans. That's why I got jammed up. So,
oh, you went to Hermes?
yeah, Hermes, yes. I don't even know I called it Hermes, like the doggone guy. I'm sorry, y'all.
The Diane Carroll corrected you. Sorry.
Yes. The Falcons Press.
Okay, wait. How? But is there a dollar amount that he spent?
Okay, 2 people gave. Okay, let me see. It doesn't say the dollar amount he used or whatever on that.
Okay.
But he bought designer,
scarf.
He bought luxury designer clothing and OnlyFans accounts and a subscription to OnlyFans with donation money from donators.
People spend a lot of money for that to be a problem.
How many OnlyFans you subscribe to, G?
To be honest, the I know people that have OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what they are asking for is like, okay, if you pay a year in advance, like you pay for the whole year, it don't be like thousands of dollars.
It's $100. Let's say $10 a month. $120 for the year.
Yeah. And you might get a 10% discount if you buy the full year in advance. So how much? And you was just been buying they videos now. Where it gets expensive, low key for real, is when you go to buy the videos. And I don't understand because I like that. That's how they get you. Like, oh, you sign up because let me tell you, like, because Twitter porn will get you, and Twitter porn will lead you to somebody's OnlyFans, and you want to watch it, so you sign up for the subscription or whatever, and then next thing you know, these hoes want $65 to watch this video, but then they only got still got that 10-second clip. Bitch, if you don't give me my $16 back.
Yeah, because they put on there you should be able to get like a 7-day trial period with something
where you get to access it.
Yeah, because it's like a thing of yo, I bought this and it's whack. So now I'm subscribing for this whole month.
Yeah.
Really?
And
I can't do that. It
is funny.
But it's funny so hold on, I'm listing off the rest of his stuff though. So that's the first thing he lied about. Second thing, he says he used campaign money for personal travel and Botox. The campaign credit card shows taxis and hotel charges in Las Vegas in December 2021 during a time when Reverend Santos had told his campaign staff that he was on his honeymoon and there was no corresponding campaign events on his calendar. So it goes deeper. All right. So several other expenditures related to spy services and our cosmetic procedures cannot be verified as having a campaign nexus. For example, during the 2020 campaign, a $59 purchase of campaign debit card was made at Mercer's Aesthetics. This expense was not reported to FEC. It was noted as Botox and expense per sheets produced by ISC by Ms. Marks. Similarly to the $1,400 charge at Virtual Skin Spa was a campaign debit card purchase that was also described as Botox in spreadsheets produced by his Marks ISC and an unreported PayPal amount of $1,029 to an esthetician associated with the spa in Rhinebeck, New York. We ain't done though, so you give me your quick joke because we got 7 more lies. Keep in mind, he's.
I know
but he was
when you said esthetician, I was like, that's Botox. Like I already knew. Like it was Botox or fillers. Like it wasn't you was getting a pill or a microdermabrasion. My nigga, I already knew. I was like, oh, that's Botox right away.
And it ain't for your lady. That's for you. You showing up. He allegedly lied to collect unemployment benefits. He collected more than 24,000 unemployment benefits in June of 2020. He applied to receive unemployment benefits in June 2020 after the program was expanded to help out people work through the pandemic. At the time, he was employed as the regional director of Florida-based investment firm, earning an annual salary of $120,000. But he applied to New York's unemployment and got an extra $24,000 basically.
The pandemic scams.
He allegedly committed identity theft. I had this my email on this other computer. I knew I had it over here. In a superseded file, October 10th, Santos was accused of committing identity fraud and credit card theft. Prosecutors say he made unauthorized donations using campaign donors' credit card information that was entered on the website and stole family members' identities. He was also accused of conspiring with his campaign accountant to submit fraudulent information about contributions to the Federal Election Commission.
OMG.
So he stole his family's accounts, and so when you put in your money to donate to my thing, he was taking them credit cards and then charging them. When you donate, I'm gonna donate $5 to your campaign.
That's so.
He's a big liar.
You're a big scammer. This is.
And they elected.
Here's the thing. Okay. Like we talked about with British, he was not acting alone. Yeah. Who else?
We keep on naming these different people that are like different people that are associated helping him out. He just the front man.
How do you get your family information? Because who did you that's like you took your great auntie information, like they kid gave you and you broke them off something like that. Come on. That had to have happened because that just doesn't make sense. When I tell you I don't know nobody else's information, I remember when I signed up for Clear, they asked me something about a relative that lives out here that I have only.
No, Clear does that. Clear got on me because me and my dad have the same name.
Wow. I literally, also, I want y'all to know that y'all should just do regular TSA pre-check. It's much cheaper and longer.
Be Clear, you can go through lines for sporting events too with that.
Yeah, but you can, all you got to do is download the app and just show them. Because we did that. I did that at Beyonce. I don't have Clear no more. And I did that.
They be checking at Busch Stadium.
You can sign up, but it's like a way that you can do where it won't charge you. That's what I did for Beyonce.
Oh wow. Okay.
And was able to clear the line like that. But also, I'm like, I don't want to clear. You still have to take your shoes off. I don't want to take the stuff out my bag.
I don't take my shoes off.
I took my shoes off when I had it. They made me take my shoes off and take my laptop in my bag. Mm-mm. Yeah. So, and I guess it just depends on what airport, but I don't want to be in the same line with the regular people. They don't put you in the pre-check line. I'm just saying. Anyway, I just, like I said, I'm thinking about that, and I was like, oh wow, I was like, I literally, this is like a cousin, a second cousin, and it wasn't even like my cousin, it was his wife who married into my family. I'm like, that bitch like twice removed. I don't fucking know. And I literally closed my eyes and did this, and just tapped something just to make it work. What else does nigga do?
All right. So he allegedly lied to Congress. All House candidates are required to file financial disclosure forms that give all full account of their assets, income, and liabilities, among other information. Prosecutors said that while Santos certified that his disclosures were true, complete, and correct, the statements we filed in May 2020 and September 22 were riddled with inaccuracies. Keep in mind, it's the same dude that applied for unemployment during the same period in another state.
And here's
the same state he went and ran in too. Damn. Hold on. This to combine with it. He reimbursed himself for loans he did not make. An FCC report, Santos said during the 2020 and 2012 election, he made personal loans to his campaign's committee and leadership PAC totaling more than $800,000. He later reimbursed himself for a large portion of these loans. But the House Ethics Committee found that there is substantial evidence that most of the reported personal loans were not actually made or properly disclosed. So basically, you're saying like, oh, I loaned my PAC or like my group of people that was donating money. So that's why I took $800,000 out because I had loaned them in money. So I don't have to pay it back because I loaned them that. They owe that. They owe that. It's even worse. It's not getting real petty in this article. He lied about where he went to high school. Santos immigrated from Brazil, says he attended the Horace Mann School in the Bronx during his first years of high school, but had to leave the prestigious private academy in his senior year because my parents fell on hard times, which was something he would later become known as the Depression of 2008. But a spokesperson for the school told CNN in December that there was no evidence he attended Horace Mann. Later, he obtained a high
school his name?
Equivalency diploma. So he got a GED. He obtained a high school equivalency diploma.
I'm saying, is George Santos even his name?
That's a good question. And college.
Oh, shit, is that about to come up?
Just wait. Santos claimed he graduated with a degree from economics and finance from Barrett College in 2010, which suggests he would have made it through a 4-year program in just 2 years because he supposed to graduate high school in 2008 if he actually graduated from Horace Mann in 2008. But Bart's representative told the Times there was no record of Santos being in the class 2010, nor is there a record of Santos being a star on the Bart's volleyball team that he claimed, as he claimed during his Nassau County GOP chair, Joseph Cairo, to the chair. A biography of Santos on the National Republican Congressional Committee states Santos also spent time at the New York University, or NYU, claimed that the NYU could not collaborate. Later, he told the New York Post that he did not graduate from any institution of higher learning.
Just say that. Why lie as if we can't? Okay.
Hold on. It gets better. He never worked on Wall Street. So this ought to be saying his campaign people believe. His campaign bio states he worked at Goldman Sachs.
The gift of gab is a powerful weapon.
Yes.
Because all you got to do is, it's like a level of confidence that you have, and you just talk like, yeah, I know, like, yeah, I did this, and then and
you gotta be confident with it too. You gotta be like,
yeah, like you gotta be confident. Your eyes can be shifty. You just gotta be, and you could stumble a little bit, but then they make it like a little more believable. But it's like, I mean, what? Like, here's the thing, it's like you lied about weird shit that you know that we can trace this. Like, this isn't just a regular 9-to-5 job. Who not gonna check your credentials? Nigga.
He never worked for Wall Street. We're not done yet. We ain't done.
You did not have to say that.
His campaign bio states he worked at Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, but representatives of both companies have told the Times they have no record of his employment. The lies weren't that he hard to figure out. Santos said he worked in cities.
I try to turn the light off, like nigga, you're lying, and then I'm gonna turn the light on.
I know what you were doing. I thought you tried to do an effect.
I was.
Hold on. He said he was there in 2010. Keep in mind, he said he graduated high school in 2008, but he said he worked there in the early 2010s. Though the bank sold off its assets in management when he was in high school. So remember, Goldman Sachs didn't exist. I mean, part of Citigroup, Goldman Sachs sold themselves during the crisis in 08, 09.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the area you claim you worked in, we don't even own that no more. After Santos was sworn to Congress, the Times obtained a copy of his inflated resume, claiming that he graduated from top 1% at Barrett, which is the school originally, and earned an MBA at NYU, and was able to double the revenue on the project he worked on at Goldman Sachs.
I mean, it sounds good. And these are things that could be believable. When you are just working.
No, this is not believable. You know what? Real talk, this is white privilege, though, dog. because if my black self or my crazy dreads pulls up and says I went to Baruch, NYU, and worked to Golden State, you think they ain't gonna check my references?
They gonna check. And at this time, D, you would have did that. You would have been the low cut D.
Oh, the low cut D might have been a slide with that though. Low cut D, I wouldn't be able to get through it. They would have been like, I think he did go to Baruch though, but I don't believe the NBA. They might check on the NBA.
I don't even think that I've even.
Oh no, we're not done. We ain't done. We got three more points.
Listen, I got somebody that's about to pull up. No, and not on no mission. My homegirl needed to grab some stuff from my house. So at that time, I might say, "Hey, hold on," and that's it.
Yeah.
To it.
All right.
Ultimately, that's a lot. Also, sidebar, I just want to say that the Jonathan Majors, since we're talking to scamming and fraud. Why the chick, the white chick or whatever, gonna say he wanted me to be like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama? Girl, what? There are a lot of things that I believe that could have happened, but that is not one of them. How, ma'am? First of all, you white. How you gonna pretend to be black? How would he want you to be a black woman?
Oh, I'm looking at now. It says Jonathan Majors complains he told her to be like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama, demanded total compliance. What's those women? Those women ain't total compliant. Why are those women those are not women that are total.
Look, that's all I wanted to say about that. I saw that before we got on here because I just said, what out loud? I said, oh, girl. Now.
Hold on. Now it says the prosecutor's painted Majors as a controlling manipulator. Defense said Jabari threatened suicide. This is the Coretta Scott thing, though, man. Like, so it says here, Marvel actor Jonathan Majors was so controlling toward his ex-girlfriend. He told her he needed to make sacrifices for him, like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama did for their husbands. Prosecutors told the jury at the opening of his domestic violence case.
Baby,
somebody on some fuck shit then, because either it's Jonathan Majors. If he said that for real, he's on some fuck shit. And if for her to even try to use that as a comparison thing, she on some fuck shit too, though. In general, like somebody is. Somebody is. Because why are those two people being interjected into this conversation? Period.
Listen. I'm so over that. Like that today. That just like stop. Just stop.
Man, you don't understand. I'm just gonna list out the George Santos things though to you real quick, just so you could just react. I'm not even gonna read about them. I'm just gonna send them out. He said he lied about finding an animal charity. He allegedly swindled a disabled vet whose dog was dying. He may have ripped off an Amish dog breeder with a bad check. What's the deal with his marriage? So he may not be married for real. It is unclear if his mother's death was related to 9/11 because he claimed his mother died because of 9/11. His grandmother was definitely not a Holocaust victim because he claimed his grandmother was a Holocaust victim. And he did not. He said he had employees that died in the Pulse shooting. You remember the gay club where the guy went in there and killed everybody in Florida? He said that he had employees in there.
My friend really did lose a friend in that, but like,
yes,
what?
He claimed he did. His niece did not get kidnapped either. He claimed his niece got kidnapped in October of 2023.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this.
And he said he's Jewish, but he's not.
How did, like we said, gift of gab? You're able to manipulate. Some of these just sound so outlandish.
He said he was on Hannah Montana too. He's also a Broadway producer.
I'm done. Next time.
It's more than 9. He's a journalist in Brazil. He claimed he almost got assassinated in December in Brazil because he's gay and he's Republican.
But a lot of Latinos, like, and they are Republicans. So that doesn't, I mean, the gay, like you just added a layer, but they do just be based on how they pander toward people, like their religious views. Like we all know that.
Yeah. But it's so gangster. Like this dude just was lying to be lying.
Just a
Like,
lie.
yo,
Like you like a kleptomaniac. What do they call it? You a pathological liar because you had no reason to lie. Like how many people in Congress do you think really have that are college educated? I don't think that's a prerequisite.
no, because I mean, there's a lot of people up in there. We talk about the chick
Right.
Bobart. I think she has a degree. When we talk about Lindsay Bobart.
You gotta be the people's people. People just gotta vote for you. We don't need this extra lie, like bullshit. I next. Thank you. Next. I'm over it.
Yeah, George Santos is hilarious, man. I like he's just an ongoing.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if he did something with Z-Way, I would watch it.
So the thing is though, is that this is real talk. This is Donald Trump's fault. I know that people gonna be like, how? The idea that the dude that was running The Apprentice won the presidency. That means everybody think they can do whatever to become into politics.
You can.
And I'm not saying that the rights of a regular person to run for office is fine, but there were prerequisites and things that you had to do and steps that you had to make before you became certain position. You had to be at least be the PTO president or something before you ran for the doggone councilman for the area, and then you became an alderman, then you became a state rep, then you became a congressman. You just can't wake up one day and be like, you know what? I'm gonna run for Senate. Like what? What do you mean you're gonna run for Senate?
We live in a country where honestly, like you can just do that. Like we see it happen all the time. Like AOC doesn't have a history, like a background in politics. She was
And
like,
I'm tripping about that too. Like the idea of understanding policy and understanding how to maneuver. It's not just Republicans. Like in general, and I don't want to.
But like I told you, the gift of gab, when you look, you're able to like move through certain situations, like work in a room. That's what it's really about. And if people,
you have no policy, civics.
That's what, listen, like it's about people being able to see themselves in you. So AOC's story, a lot of people could relate, and they was even trying to say that some of that was the truth.
Right, because they were saying like she was like this is a waitress on the back end, right? Like the part time, right? Because she was already doing some other stuff, but then she lost that job. This was like a part time during the time period, and then she kind of jumped off as a person.
Hey y'all, if y'all like this clip from Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with everybody. And be sure to check out more clips on our playlist right here on the right corner, right there. Click that.